Good afternoon. My name is Gary Cabato. I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation. I know this is a sensitive and very, I wouldn't say contentious, I would say a very hit-at-home issue for this community. Now, I had some time to actually review the master plan that was developed way back in 1979 and all the renditions it went through, all the way until it came to its final stage in 2005. So I looked at all of that. Now, what I'd like to do is address your specific questions. But before I start, I'm going to give you my idea of what Oneula Beach Park will look like years down the road. You notice how I say years down the road. Councilmember Berg was absolutely correct. It's just an issue of, do we have the money or don't we have the money? Remember, Eva Beach is one of many communities island-wide that will compete for the monies that I have to create what you want in a master plan. This is only one of many parks. I don't have an endless seam of money to do everything that I want to do to support every community island-wide. We all have to compete. How I prioritize which goes first is it's really up to, and I'm going to rely on Councilmember Berg, how well he advocates with the managing director and with the mayor. That's the most important thing. You know why? I can say, yes, we're going to move forward. Yes, we're going to move forward. But they may disagree. They may find other projects that are more important than Haubush or Haula or even Hanapepe Brow. They're going to find other issues that to them are more important. So that's why I always ask the council members, and I interface with all 9 of them. I said, if you want your project to go, I need your help. I need you to see the mayor and see the managing director and tell them the significance of why we have to follow the master plan. I think that's critical. Once they get that, then everything is in line, ready to go. I can go ahead and start planning for the creation of how Oneula Beach Park phases 1 and 2. The good part about it, I have some monies. So rather than having these monies lapse, I can dedicate the money to, let's say, planning and design this year, not next year. And then in another year, go ahead and do the construction in phase 1. The problem we had over the years, and I say over the years a long time, is everybody want everything done now. They want the planning, they want the design, they want the construction. In reality, you can't do that. You can't possibly do that. Why? Because it takes a whole bunch of money. Remember, my capital budget this year is only $7 million. That's it. And that has to spread out island-wide, $7 million. It doesn't go far, I guarantee you. At one time when the city was very healthy, fiscally healthy, yes, $22 million was on my plate, was in my budget. Not anymore. So my budget I'm working with is only $7 million. But nonetheless, like I said, we're looking at creative things to take that $7 million and look at all the projects throughout the island and see if we can do some planning and design work so that we can start the projects. So the following year we can put in construction money. See, so there's a planned way to do this. We have done that, and I think I want to do that. Now, the master plan you all have that was issued out to you is in 2 phases. Phases 1 and 2. There's concerns about, well, we're going to take away parking lots, we're going to take away this, we're going to take away that. We're not taking away anything that's on your piece of paper. Everything in your piece of paper will be developed. So they talk about the big drainage ditch. If you look, the big drainage ditch that what's their name? That Haseko wants to build. Well, all we're going to do is move. I think the only thing that's affected by that big 500 feet drainage ditch is a picnic area. We're going to move the picnic area towards the west side. so that the picnic area remains. We're not taking anything out. We're not taking parking out. We're not taking, as a matter of fact, there's going to be 3 comfort stations here instead of that one broken one. That one broken one. Now, I can talk about that one broken comfort station if you like, if somebody asks the question. I'll talk about that one broken station. So basically, that's what I have. That's what I offer you. Now, Councilmember Berg said, Gary, we wanted the community input. In the master plan process, you have just as much input as I have. When we sit down and talk about this, I will present this to the Department of Design and Construction. However, what they have to do, once they start the planning and design, they would have to come out to you and say, okay, is this what you talked about on January 14th? Is this what you talked about on January 14th? So they're going to have to go to the community and do that.